guys, welcome back to our channel where we move and improve. My name is Serphine Olal. If you're new here, thank you very much for clicking into this video. Please consider subscribing if you still haven't. Tafadhali. We do story times every Wednesday, and then Saturdays we do maybe talks, reviews, anything and maybe everything. So I want to do a review of a train trip, my train trip to Suswa. I went to Suswa last weekend, and so I thought it would be nice for me to come and tell you everything that I experienced, so that in case you're planning on going, you go there knowing all these things. So yeah, so people have been hyping this like train trip to Suswa from I think January this year, and Emma, my best friend, came across this and suggested to our friend group that we go. So we were planning on going, like it was supposed to be a trip of 4 people, 4 girls. We were supposed to be going on like a girls trip. So like, but 2 of them bailed like close to the last minute, but it was okay. We understood it wasn't their fault, but sasa we had to go, just me and Emma, and so it was a 2-people trip to to Suswa. Me and Emma now. So I was to board the mat at Syokimau. Nilikuwa napandia Syokimau basically. Syokimau terminals. And Emma was boarding at Ngong. Yeah, alikuwa napandia Ngong. So if you're boarding from Ngong, the trip costs 100 bob. So 100 bob to and 100 bob fro. That is 200 bob total. If you're boarding from Syokimau like I was, it is 200. So it is 200 2 and 200 fro, 400 in total. So we had booked the tickets on Thursday. The trip was on Saturday. We booked tickets on Thursday. And what sucks about booking train tickets is you're just allocated any seat anywhere. That is what sucks, because when you're booking for a bus trip, like when you book a bus, like inakwambianga the seats that are available, and if you're 2 people, maybe you can choose to sit together, maybe kama mna travel pamoja. But when it comes to the train trip, hakuna kitu kaa hiyo, like like huyu anarushwa huko au unarushwa huko, and that sucks, because if at all it was like strict and like you need to sit on your nini where your ticket says you are supposed to sit, ingebo kwa sababu like if I'm just with Emma, we're just the 2 of us, imagine going for all that distance, not having someone to talk to. Anyway, I hope they'll improve in future. The train was supposed to leave at 8:50. You're supposed to get there an hour to. Personally, I got there 30 minutes to, and I still waited. Like you can get there 30 minutes to, and then you'll still be okay. So when you get there, the only thing you need to do is print out your tickets and then go at the waiting area to wait for the departure time. So we departed, and then I never knew before that day. I didn't know, like before Emma had booked the tickets. I just knew like we're supposed to all tunachukuliwa wote hapo Syokimau, but kuna Rongai terminal na ni terminal. Kuna train station ya Rongai, and then there's another one at Ngong. So we picked Rongai people, then went to Ngong, picked them, and then now we all went to Suswa. Yeah, so after going, like, okay, so the train trip now, what is amazing about the train trip is first of all, the jina imepotea, the tunnel, how dark it gets inside. The tunnel is, it's new to us Kenyans, so of course you get excited when you experience something for the first time. And then like passing by Nairobi National Park, I was hoping to see some giraffes and animals, but wapi, miss kuona. Maybe too I wasn't lucky, because I always see like pictures and videos of people who got to see them, but maybe they were sleeping because that day it was very, very cold. So maybe all the animals decided to sleep in, because me I didn't see. Sikuona. And then another thing, whenever like the reviews I've been seeing on TikTok, they show us like, hey, the train was half empty. They show us how they're doing TikToks, they're dancing. Me, I don't know where they got the courage, because okay, I knew, I told myself, I knew in my head that we'd do some things on the train, some fun things on the train, but where ilikuwa imejaa, the train was full, like kids talking, like yani ilikuwa ilikuwa imejaa basically on time. So mimi I'd advise, if you want to go, try going on Friday. Maybe watu wengi wako kazi, and like the parents like will mostly take their kids on Saturday and maybe Sunday, so you go on Friday. Come on, like maybe it won't be as full as it was that day, because we couldn't be able to do anything. Like ungeinua hiyo simu hivi, like if you try taking a selfie and then you put your phone like this, a million people in the background. So mimi, that's hiyo kukua na watu wengi hivyo, I didn't like. I thought it would be half empty like the way I always see on TikTok, but I kukua half empty. It was full. It was full. And what else? So other than the bus being full, tukafika, we experienced the tunnel, we experienced Nairobi National Park. The views were fantastic, spectacular. Like just seeing the hills and the trees and the clouds, it's just so calming. It just calms your soul and your body, and like it's a nice time to, like, you can read a book during the train trip. Personally I can't, but you can, and you can listen to music and just be in your thoughts and in your head, and it's just nice. So maybe I feel like that is the hype of this trip, basically. Not the destination, but the trip itself, the just being on a train, the trip itself, because I don't think most people do like trains. Like I don't think most people use trains as their mode of transport. So yeah, we got to Suswa, took photos in Suswa. I'll show you all the photos we took at Suswa, money in Suswa. So immediately after, we had to like work quickly because we're working with time. We only have 4 hours in Suswa because we get there around 11:10, and by 3:50 the train is supposed to be leaving, coming back to Nairobi. So we have like limited time to work with. So we get to Suswa. There are some cabs that normally wait for people. So this depends on, like, we went to Zambezi, the famous Zambezi resort, and it wasn't bad. I'll show you how the place looks like. If it's a place that if you have kids, you can go there with your kids, because wakona like bouncing castle, they can bounce there. They have a swimming pool, unaweza swim, but that is if you're not going and coming back the same day, because 4 hours, like it's a bit limited to do all that. So by the way, okay, Siji went to tell you that, but I'll show you their card, because in case you want to book to stay over the night, like they have rooms you can book to stay over, and I think it's 3,000 per night, and then 3,500 if you like bed and breakfast. But if it is bed only, 3,000 per night. So I'll show you a picture of their card so that you can take the details in case you're planning on going, so that you book early. So we order food. We decided to order lamb chops with fries, served with salad and soup. Served with salad and soup. So it takes like 40 minutes to an hour for the food to come to come. So this time we were just talking, we were catching up with Emma, of course. Then we decided to take a video of our, what is it called, ensemble, like of the whatever we are wearing. So I'll give you the video because I want you guys to see the trouser I made for myself. I made by myself for myself. I'm very proud of it. So I'll show you the video. And so we are distracting ourselves because by this time tuko na njaa. We are distracting ourselves by hizo ma TikTok na hizo ma videos. Then we wait for the food, and the food finally arrives. The food looks, I see the food and like to mimi food napenda. So when I see food, I get excited like a child, like nilifurahi vile niliona chakula imefika hapo, but it's like the aroma, it was smelling so nice. It smelled so nice. And then when like the first bite, I could tell that this lamb chops are well marinated. They're nice looking. They are very appealing to the eye. But hey, ilikuwa ngumu. Hey, like ngumu kushinda maisha zetu sisi wote. It's like why was it that hard? We were asking ourselves, ama hii lamb ilikuwa imezeeka. because ilikuwa ngumu. Mimi that mimi ticks me off. Like mimi nilikasirika basically because we had to pay for this food and then sikuwa nimeshiba. Anyway, ni sawa tu. So the lamb chops, and mimi I ordered lamb chops and soda. I love Sprite. I don't really do soft beverages. So mimi I ordered like lamb chops and my Sprite, and the lamb chops, fries and that soup costs like 800 bob, and then the soda was 100 bob. Emma ordered the same thing, 800, but her she ordered with drinks, and her drinks cost 600. Yeah. So after that we had to like, sasa we are staying here, tumeka, and then it got to around 3:10, like around 3. So the guy told us like it's time to leave because again it's a 30 minutes drive, so you need to get there by at least 3:30 so that we are ready to depart from Suswa now. So is there anything that I'm forgetting? I hope not. So we depart from Suswa and then we come back, and we were in Nairobi by 6:30. So that's it. That is all. So what would I advise in case you want to go to Suswa? First of all, usiende peke yako na msiende mkiwa wawili, enda mkiwa wengi. It's much more fun when you're like a group of people. Like mtafanya videos, like make sure you also have a Bluetooth speaker, like a source of music, something to hype you up in case you're people who love music. Like have something like mziki, you get. And then what else? If you're parents and you want to go there with your kids, like Zambezi Resort is a nice place for you to go with your children, or kuna like a nice area for them to play. And then kuna your bouncing castle, which is kuna swimming pool, which is nimewambia prices in case you want to stay. I'll also leave the number hapo kwa screen, and maybe in the description box in case you're planning on going. You can decide to just book with them. And when you're going, easy number pia, by the way, you can use them so that when you're going you order food prior, so that you don't have to wait for 1 hour in case you can njaa for you to eat, because hiyo kungoja pia inabo. So you can decide to like order food if you already know what you want to go and have. Naweza sema maybe nitayarisha nyama choma yangu by around 12 nitakuwa hapo, so it will be ready for you by then. Overall, on a scale of 10, I'd rate the trip 6 or 5.8. It wasn't bad. Maybe the train trip is what gives the thing a hype, but Suswa doesn't have much to offer. It's just there. Like it's all, like you can't expect it obviously to be like Nairobi, but Suswa doesn't have a lot to offer. It doesn't have much to offer. Zambezi Resort is it if you want to go there. Si ati nimeona kwingine, but if kungekuwa nazo, these people who have been going wangekuwa shatuambia, of which I know hakuna hivyo sana, but I don't know. So that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I'll be able to do more reviews in future, because mimi nawaambia ukweli vile vitu ziko. And how much did it cost me in total? It was 400 to Zambezi, 400 the train trip, 900 food, that is 800 plus 900, that is 1700. So it wasn't a loss. That is not like if you have like 2k to part with, and you have 2k, you don't know what to do with it, like plan a train trip to Suswa and go with your friends, please. Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching this video. Kindly consider subscribing if you still haven't. I will be very grateful. And yeah, see you on the next one.
Who's the meanest? Most likely to get into a fight. Most emotional. Most likely to do weird things in public. Most likely to get pregnant after a one-night stand. Who catches feelings quickest? Most likely to break someone's heart. Who's the funniest? Who's the alcoholic? Most likely to get cheated on? Most likely to catch an STD? Most likely to become a porn star.